Hey guys, Guy with the Camera 23 back with this week's Blu-ray and DVD update. And what I want to kick off with doing, and what I like to do kind of every so often, is to give a quick shout out. And this week I'm going to give a shout out to a guy who's been on YouTube for I think about a year, maybe a bit more, that I've only just kind of discovered. And his YouTube username is Geek Mythology Blog. I'm not sure what his real name is. I've only just started watching his videos, but I actually got his channel via Big on 1982. He did his tag video, and he kind of mentioned that he saw his. I went on the channel, really loved his videos, and I went back and watched kind of some of his past videos. Really interesting stuff. He got things like trailer reviews, pickups, tag videos, and all that kind of video responses and stuff like that. Really cool videos, and I'm really glad I found his channel. So as always, I'll put his link down below. Again, that name is Geek Mythology Blog, and his name will be down in the description box below. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've only watched one of the titles I've bought this week. I don't know, it's just been a really stressful week at work, and I just haven't really had like the desire to kind of sit down and watch a film, but not that it kind of makes me not that I need to kind of be involved in. I just haven't really been up to it really. But I've watched I think one, maybe two. I'll get on with the DVDs first. A couple of new releases for this week. It all ties in because it's basically the same thing. First up, I'll show the series. I picked up The Trip to Italy, starring Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon. This is the TV version, 6 episodes, which I think I've only watched like 2 of them when it was on TV. Well, I watched them on demand, but you know what I mean. I loved the first series. The first series was absolutely incredible, and I hope that this is just as good. From what I've seen, I do kind of prefer the first series a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. And I also picked up the feature film versions thereof, including The Trip and The Trip to Italy. Now, the basic thing about this is that when it was released in the US, it wasn't a series. It was edited into about just under an hour and 50-minute film, and this is kind of the first time it's been released in the UK, at least on DVD. Shame there's no Blu-ray release, because a series kind of set in Italy and kind of the north of England just cries out for some kind of Blu-ray release. You never know. I mean, they do with Broadchurch, bought it out on DVD, then like a few months later they bought it out on Blu-ray, so you never know. But yeah, I've watched the first film. I've seen kind of the first series a few times actually, but really funny. It's just like two of the greatest kind of comedy actors in Britain today. Really funny stuff. Really good. Kind of, it's all. I think most of it or all of it is kind of improvised. It's them kind of riffing on each other and doing different impressions of people. Really funny though. So that's the Trip to Italy and the Trip to Italy feature films. Those down there. And a couple of pickups from the car boot sale I went to yesterday. Again, I haven't watched these, but I've some of these I have actually seen before, but I just haven't watched them since I got them. And the next one is 13 Ghosts. Now, I remember seeing this on TV years and years ago, really quite enjoying it. I think I was probably like far too young to be watching it, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's got Tony Shalhoub in it. Do you need to say any more? And also, documentary film that I remember, I think I rented it again quite a few years ago. I think just after it came out. It's a film by Werner Herzog. It is Grizzly Man. Remember not much about it, but other people have said it's like one of the best documentaries ever made. It's just incredible film. So I'm not inclined to disagree. So yeah, that old DVD is just kind of one disc thing. So yeah, that's Grizzly Man and 13 Ghosts. And next up we'll get to the actual Blu-rays. I've got 6. Like I said, some of these I have actually seen, but I just haven't seen them since I got them. First up is I didn't technically import it myself, but someone else did, and they sold it on, and I bought it. And this just got a cinema release in the UK, I think about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. No, about 3 weeks ago, I think. And it came out on Blu-ray. Actually, I'm not sure if this is out on Blu-ray in the US yet, but the guy who got it off DVD World USA, and they usually kind of ship items even before the US get them. And yeah, it is Pompeii. Now, I heard not many good things about this. I mean, it's directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, which isn't a good director by any stretch of the imagination. But I'll give it a go. It seems kind of mindless, kind of popcorn fun. I mean, like I've said about this film, at least you know how it's going to end. That's kind of, I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, if anyone doesn't know kind of the fall of Pompeii, there's something wrong with you. But it looks alright. I mean, I like Kit Harington. I actually defended Silent Hill Revelation because I kind of liked it. And it wasn't great, but it was better than I think some people gave it credit for. And this is Ultraviolet Code and just the Blu-ray disc on its own. Now this is just the regular release. There is a 3D release in the US as well coming out. Now I thought this came with a slipcover, but I think maybe the guy who sold it to me kind of kept it or chucked it away or something, I'm not quite sure. But to be honest, it's probably just going to be a piece of cardboard anyway, so yeah, it looks, like I say, it looks kind of mindless fun, so I'll give it a go. I'm not in any rush to see it, but yeah, it looks okay, you know, it looks alright. So that's Pompeii. And then, I'm not even sure why I prompted for this release. I mean, I've heard kind of mixed things about it. Some people saying it's kind of just like a decent enough comedy. So I'll give it a go. It is The Guilt Trip, starring Seth Rogen and Barbara Streisand. I don't know if this is out in Blu-ray in the UK, I think it is anyway. This is a US region free version. It's Blu-ray and DVD. Well, no, sorry, it's just Blu-ray even, sorry. My mistake. Yeah, I've heard, like I say, mixed things about it, but it looks alright. I mean, I'm a big-ish fan of Seth Rogen, and this is, I believe, one of his kind of more toned-down roles. So I'll give it a go. So that's The Guilt Trip. And then a French release of a horror film that it's got an amazing opening scene, one of my favourite death scenes in horror films, but the rest of it isn't that great. But I thought I'd give it another go. I haven't seen it since I saw it on TV. That was quite a few years ago. And it is, well, the French title is Le Vaisseau de l'Angoisse. No, Angoisse is a ghost ship. I think is ghost ship. I think it is. Yeah. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't say yet, but I think it is ghost ship. Like I say, it's the French release. It's got all French writing, but it's region. I believe it is region 3. I think. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. And again, it is. What is it? Oh, it's just Blu-ray. Oh, that's strange. It's got the UK BBFC rating on it. That's kind of interesting. Actually. That's strange. I would assume that the disc had French writing on it. Unless that's maybe the guy who sold it to me kind of swapped the discs around. I'm not really that bothered. I think it has the same kind of special features on it anyway. But like I say, if you've seen it, like the beginning scene is absolutely incredible. I really love that scene. The rest of it isn't that great. I mean, it's alright from what I can remember, but I'll give it another go. So that's Ghost Ship. And then a film that came out this year that I really quite liked. It wasn't incredible by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a decent film. It is The Railway Man. Now I was going to wait to get this because it was always so expensive, but someone was selling this for £10. I thought, why the hell not, I'll give it a go. Well, I'll give it a go. I'll pick it up for that price. The basic story is Colin Firth meets Nicole Kidman on a train. They get married. She doesn't realise that he was a prisoner in a prisoner of war camp, the World War... Let's have a look. World War II. He was kind of captured by the Japanese, and his young self is played by Jeremy Irvine. And I've got to say, I think Jeremy Irvine does a better job than Colin Firth in this film. I mean, Colin Firth was good, but I think Jeremy Irvine was even better. Really nice slipcover. It's got a few marks on it, but nothing you can kind of see in the light. But yeah, it's really nice. It's got like spot gloss and the writing in the pictures and stuff. And this is Blu-ray and ultraviolet digital copy, so I'll be sticking that on eBay as usual. And yeah, I thought it was a good enough film. It's not, like I say, it's not great, but it's a solid film. Yeah, I quite liked it. So that's the Railway Man. And then last kind of proper Amore copy, we have a film that I have on DVD. I wanted to go to Blu-ray, and I saw this in HMV for, I think it was $5.99. I thought, why the hell not? I was in there, so I thought I'd pick it up. It's Rain Man, and I still maintain that this is Dustin Hoffman's best ever performance in any film ever. It's just absolutely incredible. I haven't watched this since I saw it on TV, I think about a few months ago, maybe a year ago. But I remember really enjoying it. Really good performances all across the board. Tom Cruise is great in this. Dustin Hoffman is obviously great in this. It was got in it. Verena Galino, never heard of her, but she's good in it as well. So yeah, it's a decent film. Really good film actually. Directed by Barry Levinson, and yeah, it's just really good. And it's just to this. Now I have a sneaking suspicion that this was kind of just taken off 5 for 30 because it had like the remnants of a kind of a round sticker, so I'm guessing that's what it was. And yeah, really wanted to pick it up on Blu-ray. I thought $5.99 was a good price, so I picked it up. So that's Rain Man. And the last title for this video is a Criterion release. It's a film that I can't believe I've never seen before. I haven't watched it yet. I think I might watch it tonight actually. I believe it was Ken Loach's debut film, but I could be completely wrong about that. But yeah, it's one of Carl Pilkington's favourite films. It is Kes. Like I say, anyway, never seen it. Like I say, I don't know why I haven't. I'm a big fan of Ken Loach. He's kind of like one of the big kind of British directors out there, still working today. As Criterion releases go, it's really good. Again, you got let's have a look. New documentary, 1993 documentary, short film, kind of different soundtrack and different stuff. Really good release. Like I said, I haven't watched it, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. So yeah, that's Kes. The only thing I know about it is a kid with a kestrel, and that's about it. So yeah, so that's Kes, and that will do for this update. So I've got a few titles, like I say, none of which I've actually watched, but anyway. So yeah, I got a modest stack of stuff as usual. That's upside down, but what the hell. So yeah, that'll do for this update. So again, Geek Mythology blog. Geek Mythology blog. I'll put his link down below. Check him out if you haven't already. And that'll about do. So thanks for watching as always. Thanks for sticking with me if you have done. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.